is Matt McLaughlin. You're listening to Finlandia Fridays.
Welcome to Finlandia Fridays. My name is Michael Babcock. I am your host for this weekly interview series here at Finlandia University. Today is Friday, April 28th. What that means, it is the final week of the school year for everybody. And that means it's also graduation weekend here at Finlandia University, which is awesome. And to celebrate the occasion, we're actually joined by Student Representative Matt McLaughlin. Matt, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. Big pleasure.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. It's really exciting for you, though. Congratulations on being a graduate.
Thank you.
Or soon to be.
Yeah, soon to be.
You got to make it through the weekend.
That's right.
And not just a graduation weekend for you, it's also on Saturday morning you have a ceremony involved with ROTC.
Correct, yeah. I'll be commissioning as an officer on that Saturday morning. So that's kind of our big event too. So
Awesome. And you got some family coming to town this weekend?
I do have a lot of family actually. Parents, uncles, friends, a little bit everybody, so be good.
Awesome. And we have a lot of listeners here that listen to us on 920 AM, the local radio station. And you guys got to know, this is going to be an awesome weekend. Finlandia graduation is a lot of fun. There's a lot of great events going on. And a lot of people coming to town, a lot of family members, that kind of thing. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And as I said at the beginning, we have Matt here. Matt is actually the student representative for Finlandia University this year. And what that means is you get to give a big speech at graduation.
Yep, I do. I'm looking forward to it though. I think I've learned a lot about public speaking and things, especially through ROTC, so it should be a good time. Should have some fun.
I have a lot of faith in you. I got to meet Matt last week. We sat down for lunch and talked about what it means to be student representative. And the first thing to be this, in order to qualify for it, you had a 3.9 GPA. That's incredible. Congratulations to you on earning that. What did it take to keep up that kind of GPA?
A lot of late nights, honestly, especially during finals week. And as you know, we just finished up finals week here. A lot of the students know a lot of late nights, a lot of study time, and just staying on top of things. And fortunately, I was lucky enough to have really great advisors, both Dr. Oyamari and then professors as well, like Dr. Geiger and Dr. Budd. They really helped me along that way too, and pushed me to better myself in GPA as well as everything else.
Excellent. And to be chosen for this too, they went through a pretty good process. And I talked to a couple people that were on that committee. They had a really hard time making a decision. There's a couple of great students that were up for it. And ultimately, what they loved about you came down to this leadership that you have, and the fact that you were just so involved, being a part of ROTC, you were on the hockey team, that kind of thing. Talk a little bit about what you thought when you heard that you were going to be student rep.
Well, I was a little shocked at first because exactly that. There are a lot of great students here, who are definitely well deserving. But yeah, it's just a combination of a couple different things that I think set me apart. You have leadership, skills and being able to have that high GPA and as well as playing hockey. So a little bit of everything at Finlandia I think is what really balanced me out. And luckily enough, I had great advisors that pushed for me as well. So.
Excellent. And we talk a lot in Finlandia Fridays about the different things we have going on at Finlandia in terms of extracurricular activities and our athletic teams and all the student groups we have, and it's a lot of fun. And one of the things we don't get to do enough of though is dive into what our academic majors are. And you're a biology major, which is
Correct.
something we started offering, I think last year, the year before was our first year with it. So it's a relatively new degree here. Tell us a little bit about why you were interested in becoming a biology major.
Well, I started off as pre-professional science. Personally, my interest is in going into medical school and then joining the Army as a doctor. So I wanted to give myself the best opportunity to, for applications into med school. And one of those is the general kind of major that you take for that is biology. So I thought, it's a couple different classes. I take things like ecology and a little bit more into genetics and things like that, which are more biology specific. And I thought, okay, this is perfect, to set me up and prepare me for medical school. So.
Excellent. I've heard from a lot of people that the biology degree is a perfect setup for that medical school degree.
It really is.
What kind of things have you heard from people who have experience in the medical field that when they heard about what you were doing?
You mean for
in terms of trying to get into medical school, that kind of thing?
Oh, right. Yeah, so some of the things that I was able to do, and exactly like the biology major is perfect. I get classes like anatomy, like I have to go through my chemistry, my biochemistry, and things like that. Which are really set you up better because you also have to take the MCAT if you want to go to medical school, which requires you to take these certain classes to understand this
What
knowledge.
is the MCAT? I think when you were telling me about it the other week, I was like, I'm not sure what that is. And so what is that?
So it's a 6.5 hour test.
6.5 hours?
6.5 hours, yeah, it's a long time. And basically it's a standardized test for medical school. So the same way the ACT or SAT works for your undergrad, the MCAT is kind of that standard test. Let's put everybody on the same standard here and then figure out where scores are, and it helps you actually get into medical school. So.
Excellent. Well, I'm looking forward to watching how that goes. I do want to talk about a couple of professors here.
Okay.
You mentioned quickly that Dr. Budd, Dr. Geiger, Dr. O, as you like to call him.
Dr. O, yeah.
These people have been influential. What about their relationships with you have helped you as a student?
The thing about Finlandia that I really love is how close you can get with your professors and having those small class sizes. I was probably in Dr. O's office probably 4 or 5 hours a week. I mean, at some point, even last year, especially around finals week, and just having that personal relationship with each one of them. And not only that, but it helps for, applying to medical school, because I have to get letters of recommendation. And a bigger school, you might not know your professor, and they might write something, oh, he got this grade in this class. No, my professors were, really in detail. They were able to describe who I was as a person and all of that for that letter of recommendation. It was fantastic. It's something I really loved about, my education here at Finlandia too.
Awesome. I love the sounds of it. One thing I want to touch real quick on is this SCAS capstone project. That's something we talked about last week on Finlandia Fridays.
Yep.
What was it like for you? You got to work very hands-on with one of your professors for this.
Yeah, I worked very hands-on with Dr. Geiger. She had a project that she had already kind of been putting together, and then my interests, which are in genetics and DNA and things like that, I just wanted to do something specific, and she fortunately had basically a job for me. She said, hey, we're doing this project on the side, and if you want to join in, you're more than welcome to, and do this DNA sequencing, which is a great experience for myself, as well as helping her out, because it's part of, we're all hoping to get this published at some point. So, and having a published paper is excellent. So yeah, it was a great opportunity, and I was glad we were able to work so closely together on it.
Excellent. Looking at you, for those of you who are listening to the radio, if you go to finlandia.edu/Fridays, you can see a picture from the event. You'll see you got a full uniform on right now.
I do, yep.
You're in ROTC. Talk a little bit about what that experience is like, and just to preface this, we're a very small school. We only have about 500 students. It's hard for us, especially with a thorough program like ROTC, to even offer that. But we're able to do that. What's it been like being a ROTC student here at Finlandia?
It's certainly a unique experience. So 3 times a week we meet up and do physical training, PT. So we're talking Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm up at 5:30 a.m. To go run at 6. And then it's also unique because we get to do a lot of things that are just leadership specific. And that's really what they're trying to teach us in ROTC. That's kind of the purpose, is to set you up to become an officer in the in the U.S. military. And so on Thursdays we actually get to do things like lab and class, and we get to go out and in the woods and have little war games and have some fun. But at the same time, you're learning valuable leadership skills that you can do that for everything. And it not only sets you up as a better officer, but a better student. We have mentors. There's mentorship going on all throughout that, and really just overall as a person too, you learn a lot. So I think that's what really sets it apart.
And did I mention he has above a 3.9 GPA? Very, very impressive stuff. And we're able to do this through a partnership with Michigan Tech,
yes,
which is a lot of fun too. It allows you to meet a whole different group of people as well in your community of experience here.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends over at Tech now and a lot of friends at Finlandia. So yeah, it's been great. I really get to know the community pretty well.
Excellent. Well, I think that's going to be just about it for Finlandia Fridays this week. We have a busy weekend at Finlandia University this weekend. On Saturday, we have a nursing pinning ceremony. It's going to be a lot of fun. I love that those nurses get to go through this great experience with their department. And then Saturday night, everybody's invited to join the art department here at Finlandia University for our Diploma Works exhibit that's going to be happening. They'll have an opening reception that night. You'll get to hear from the graduating seniors. It's a lot of fun. If you're involved or love the arts at all, you should make sure to get out to that. That's at the Finlandia University Gallery, which is inside the Finnish American Heritage Center. And then, of course, on Sunday, the big day for you.
That's right.
You get to give your speech during our commencement ceremony. Before that, we'll have baccalaureate ceremony. Both of these things are open to the public. If you're going to go, make sure you make room for the friends and family that are going to be there, because the Pavo Nurmi Center gets packed. We have a lot of family that comes out there. But if you're interested to watch it, it's going to be exciting. We're welcoming back Jordan Sigler as our alumni speaker, which is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing Jordan. Haven't talked to him in a while. And that's about it for this week. It's going to be a lot of fun, though. Check out our Facebook page, our Twitter page. We're going to have a lot of updates throughout the weekend, some photos, some interviews with people. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I also want to thank everybody for tuning into Finlandia Fridays this semester. This is something that we, not this semester, this year. This is a project that we started last fall, and it was something we didn't know what was going to happen. But it's been pretty magical. We've had over 20,000 views on our Facebook page from people watching the videos. I hear all the time people listening to us on WMPL 920 AM. The videos on YouTube are doing really well, and we see a lot of traffic at finlandia.edu/Fridays. we know people are watching and we're excited. We thank you guys for tuning in and being part of this. We have a survey up on our website. Go there, check it out, fill it out, tell us what we can do better for next year. And over the summer, we'll have a couple episodes, so make sure you tune into that website. And we want to thank all of you for being a part of this year. Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys this summer.